Hi everybody, Debbie from Stamp On It. This is a Moondust glitter product presentation. I'm going to take about 20 minutes just to go over this product line. Our Moondust glitter is a microfine glitter. Comes in 3 colors: clear, gold, and silver. I am not going to focus on the gold and the silver. I am going to focus on our clear, which has a number of uses. So I'm going to show you some samples and I'm going to do a couple of just quick demos. So first of all, one of the ways to use our, I'm going to move these out of the way here, to use our Moondust glitter is to create a surface to add color to. So I am going to take and cut a piece of our double-sided adhesive. Comes in a full sheet, has a grid on the back for easy cutting. And I am just going to cut a piece here. And I am going to use an outline sticker this time. I don't have to use an outline sticker to do color. I can use a stamped image too, but for this I'm going to show you, a lot of us are sticker crazy. So I'm going to show you how to do this technique with an outline sticker. And I'm just going to use one of our mandala stickers, but you could certainly use any sticker that, you know, it's an outline and go from there and color it. So first of all, what we're going to do is we are going to take the sheet. I peeled off one of the sides, the carriers, and I'm going to do what I call a bath. All right. And that is to cover the sticky part completely with Moondust. I'm just using a coffee filter. Coffee filters are great. They do not have static or make static. So you can just apply the glitter and let the excess fall back in. And could just blot it in there too, but I'm going to do it this way. All right. So I've got the whole thing covered. Now what I'm going to do is just to make sure that there's going to be no spaces that are uncovered, just taking and burnishing it with my fingers. All right. And then I'm going to take my anti-static brush and I'm going to brush off any excess or loose glitter. We don't need the loose glitter, so we're just taking it off. All right. Set that aside. Now I can take my outline sticker, and as I said, I'm going to use a mandala. These look very delicate, but they are incredibly strong and resilient. And I am going to apply it to the glitter surface. Now you want to burnish it down good. And again, I just do the finger burnishing. Just kind of go in all directions, making sure it's making good contact. And again, I'm going to do this just quickly off camera onto my scrap paper. Just brush off my loose glitter should any of that burnishing loosened up the glitter. Now we have our sticker applied to the glittered surface. And I wasn't careful about putting the sticker in the middle because I'm probably going to frame this using one of our overlays. But if you want, you can trim it, cut around this image, things like that when you're done. All right, so now I can take any markers. I am going to use Tombows, sorry. You can use Copics. They are great on this. If you're going to use Copics, you would use a Copic blender. If you're using a Tombow or a water-based marker, use a comparable blender. I'm going to use a Tombow blender. You could also use a Dove blender. But you can use most any markers of your choice on this. Especially if you want to blend, you don't want them to be permanent, like a Sharpie. If you're just going to be coloring without blending, you can even use a Sharpie. So I'm going to blend. Now you're going to see how easily this is to pull that color to the outer edges and other areas of that area of the sticker, that design. Notice how easily that blends out. If you get too much color, take your blender, clean it out on your scrap paper. Just pull that color. You can do as much blending or as little as you like. Now remember, I'm the owner, not the designer. So don't fault me if I miss a spot or doesn't look quite right, but it is very super easy to do. And this is so fun to color and blend with these stickers. It is incredibly fun. Now I could come back in if I wanted to and add a little bit more color. I can add the same color, or I could come in and perhaps add a little different shade. I'm not sure if this will be too light, but I could add a little shade. It's a little too light to see it. So, but you can add a second color, a third color, and blend them out or into each other, however you like, okay? And I'm not gonna go any further with this. You can see how easily this is to do. It moves very easily. All right, that is adding color to the glittered surface, smooth, absolutely super smooth, and a sticker is applied to it. All right, we're gonna set that aside. Here I wanna show you quickly a sample. This is on cream cardstock. We applied the double-sided adhesive directly to the cream cardstock, pulled off the other carrier, and then did the same coloring technique. Here's a very soft, and on cream cardstock, it gives it a more of an antique look. Beautiful. Hopefully you can see that. All right. So that is adding the color directly to the glitter with using the sticker as your design. All right. Next, we're going to go into I'm going to show you some samples here of using the glitter just to embellish. All right. This is a sticker on vellum, and we used actually just a quickie glue pen in the eagle, and it's very easy to stay in the lines again because the sticker keeps you in the lines. And then we added the glitter to the surface and let it dry. Here is, and hopefully you can see this, using it just very lightly, again with a quickie glue pen on the stamped image. This is again on vellum. Here it is on cardstock, using it on cardstock. These are die cuts of one of our dies, and we just added a little bit, and I believe on this one I used crystal lacquer, or Sharon did. Crystal lacquer is a great adhesive because it comes out dimensional, so it gives it some dimension and it holds that glitter. If you're not looking for dimension and you just want a very soft look, you can use the quickie glue pen. Just depends on what surface you're applying it to as far as what adhesive you use. All right. Okay. Here is, again, using it on die cuts around the edge of the leaf. And we did use the crystal lacquer. The crystal lacquer comes with a detail tip, but also we sell the extra detail tips. These are really fine tips, and it comes out pencil fine, just like a pinpoint fine. So you can add that glitter to those edges. Here is a really beautiful sample of using it with our vintage vellums. These are color printed vellums that we sell, and we used it just to highlight certain areas of that vintage vellum. It's beautiful on the dragonfly wings here. Hopefully you can see that. Hold that up a little bit, tip it. That's using the Moondust. And the Moondust is great for this because it's not an in-your-face glitter. It's a very soft shimmer. So it's just wonderful using it as a highlighting embellishment. All right, the next way I want to just show you is using it with our double-sided or double embossed stickers. We have a line of stickers on our website. It's called double embossed. And a double embossed sticker, I'm going to grab my sheet here of butterflies. Now this has been used already, so bear with me. Double embossed means it is a outline sticker, has a transparent backing, so you can't put your finger through these holes. It's solid. But what's really cool is you can color this with a marker, but a really cool thing to do is to take our Moondust glitter and add it to the back side of these stickers, the sticky side, and you can just really give this a bath in the Moondust, and then burnish it just like we did before. Burnish it, and let's set this aside before I spill it. Then take your anti-static brush again, and I'm going to do this off camera. I'm going to brush this off just to get rid of any loose glitters. Brush off my fingers too. I'm telling you, these anti-static brushes are the bomb. Not expensive either. Get a couple of them. We always put a pretty glitter band around ours, so when we teach classes, we know they're going to come back to us. But now I have that glitter on the back side of this. So now I can come in again, and I'm just going to use that same color and I can look through and see the design of the sticker, and I can add some color And then I can take my blender, and remember, if you're changing colors, clean out your blender, and I can pull that color out and bring it out to the wingtips. And you don't have to be real careful, because when you turn it over, you can see, hopefully you can see that, how beautiful that is on the back side. Let's find one here that doesn't have writing on it, or here's a clear sheet. Can you see that? Hopefully you can. But notice how that's blended out. And now, just because it's messy on this side doesn't matter, because when I turn it over, the lines are in front, the outline of the sticker's in front. So that's another way to use it with our double embossed stickers. And I've just got a couple samples here to show. We have more on our website too. This is with our couple of our butterflies. Here's with our Christmas candle. This was one of our projects of MMTE earlier in the year. Might have been just before Christmas, I believe we did this one, but we put the glitter on the back side of the candle and then colored it, and that adhered it to the front of the card. Really beautiful, really fun to do. All right, so that's another way to use the moon dust. All right, another way is using it with our black print acetates. We have a line of acetates on our website that are black print. They're just black designs, everything from Christmas to summer to babies to you name it. There's hundreds of them on there. Here's just a few that I pulled to show you. And what we're going to do, and I'm going to just do a quick demo on this, is we're going to add the glitter to the back side of the acetate, and then we are going to color like we did with the sticker here, but we'll be on the back side of the acetate. All right, so let's just shove these up here. Keep them in your view a little bit. So we're going to take, and I'm going to just work with this one. And I'm going to, again, pull off one side, and it doesn't really matter. One side is a heavier cardstock on our double-sided adhesive. I'm going to pull it off, and I am going to stick it to the dull or printed side of my black acetate. All right. And usually what we do, we recommend, is that you start from one side and roll, pressing downward to the other side, so you don't get air bubbles in there. If you do, take a pin, poke them out. But from starting on one end and rolling to the other side usually works pretty good. All right, now I'm going to go ahead, now that I burnished it down, finger burnish it down, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to pull up this adhesive coating. All right, and again, we're going to give it a bath in moon dust. The whole thing, just cover it. Once we've got that done, we're going to come back, we're going to burnish it, and we're going to color it just like we did before with the stickers. In an essence of time, I'm going to just kind of quickly do this and then show you quickly how to add a little bit of color to the rose. And again, you're going to burnish it. Don't forget the burnish. Very important. Finger burnish. Off camera, I'm going to brush this off with my anti-static brush. Just clean it up. Now I can come in. I'm on the back side. Here's the front side. On the back side, now I can come in. And again, I'm going to use that same color. It's just handy right here. And I can color that moon dust. And I can just color certain areas, then I can go into other colors, or I can take my blender pen again, and I can blend that color out into the rest of the flower or whatever it is I'm coloring. Okay, see how I did that right there? Hopefully you can see that. Find a white piece here just to, okay. So in essence of time, as I said, I'm not going to continue coloring that, but these are beautifully done. Right here. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one of our Christmas designs. We've got hundreds of the black print on our website. Check those out. Okay, then the last I want to show you is working with the glitters. Actually, I'm going to show you really quickly these samples. This is just the moon dust clear and a sticker over top, one of our baby stickers. Christmas. I'm going to go fairly quickly through these samples. They are on our website. This is adding a little bit of color sticker over top of the moon dust. This is one of our colored stickers. It comes green on top of the moon dust. This is a beautiful one. I love this one. It's fun. The Volkswagen, again, colored with a little bit of coloring. These are black print images colored on the back side. And this is one of the prints that my daughter did, or a sticker that my daughter did. This is when you graduate blending school. And I'm telling you, she's got a real hand in blending and coloring. It's beautiful. That is not done by me. Trust me. All right. So I'm going to finish up here very quickly and just show you some samples of it. One more way to use this moon dust. It's so versatile. This is using it by putting, again, the glitter on a piece of our, or on a piece of our double-sided adhesive. I want to run out of time. And then we simply took and spritzed, once the glitter's on and burnished, we spritzed it with a spritzer of water. We wet the moon dust surface, kind of let it roll around a little bit. And once we had spritzed it in different areas, we added the color. I'm sorry, back up. You got to add the color first with your markers. Once the moon dust is on, add the color with markers, water-based markers, Tombows, Marvies. Add your color, then spritz it with water. Got to back up the train and get it right here. And then you will get a finish or a surface like this, a watercolor effect. Then you can let that dry and you can add your stickers. Okay, so here's some samples of that technique, using it as a background, a watercoloring technique. This is one of our black prints, again, over top of that watercolored technique. Here's a sticker over top. These are stickers. Here's a sticker. So another great way to use it as a watercolor. Put the glitter down, burnish it, brush off the excess, spritz it with water, roll it around, move it around, and then once it's dry, let it dry. You like it, let it dry, finish it off, frame it, put a sticker on it, whatever you want to do. Great way to use the moon dust. So I finished up kind of quickly there. I apologize. We are running out of time, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this moon dust product review. Check it out on our website, www.stamponit.net. And join our email, please. We have a fantastic emailing. We let people know of sales, new videos coming out. We have a jammy video series that comes out every so often. It's just fun techniques using our products, new products. Sign up. We'd love to have you. Hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for joining us. Goodbye.